back to the Canyonman Ride YouTube channel. Getting ready to head into the mountains again with Matt, the Southwest Backpacker. We're going to head our way into the Chama Canyon Wilderness. Check out the Chama River and just enjoy the great outdoors. It looks like it's going to be beautiful. There's not really a cloud in the sky. So we're looking forward to another exciting weekend here in the mountains, the Chama Canyon Wilderness. Here we come. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
He's looking at us.
I can see it.
Well, it's a fawn, and Mama's got to be somewhere nearby. He just stopped right there. So we're coming up to the last stretch of the road here, and Matt's unlocking the gate. And we've got the river just right below us there. All right, he's got the gate. Final stretch. This road is just brutally nasty. White knuckle for the last hour.
Tight squeeze.
White knuckle for the last hour, huh?
Yes, sir.
It is scary crap. This is a nasty tilt right here, isn't it?
It is a nasty tilt. That is a sharp drop down to the Rio Chama River.
It is, and it's a ways.
But it's gorgeous.
Okay, well, we made it down that white knuckle road, and while we were up on top, we grabbed a crap load of wood. So it looks like we're going to have enough wood to last us probably a couple days, which will be nice. Well, it has sure turned out to be a beautiful Saturday afternoon here on Labor Day weekend 2017. Beautiful day, just a few clouds in the sky, and we are here at my place here in the Chama Canyon Wilderness. And it is just a beautiful, beautiful late summer afternoon. We have a fire going. We're going to do a little bit of food. We've got it kind of set up over here. Matt's relaxing.
Hey guys.
Beautiful day, huh?
It's a beautiful day.
Heck yeah. We're gonna have some grub and a few more drinks and enjoy the afternoon.
Looking forward to it.
Heck yeah.
I got some foil packs that Roger put together, and he's been talking all about it. I'm looking forward to digging into it.
Me too. I can't wait. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing like a meal cooked over a fire, right?
Absolutely. We got a good fire going right now as we speak.
Yes, we do. We're getting some coals built. And another cocktail or two, and it'll be cooking time. Okay, we have a bunch of wild turkeys that just walked into camp here. There's a few of them. They are close too. I want to say probably 30 yards, 40 yards, something like that. Let's see, where are they? We're making breakfast. We got sausage. We got sausage going in the pan. We got tortillas on the grill. Nothing fancy, just a little tortillas and sausage for breakfast. I think will do me good. And maybe we'll go do some fishing later on. Maybe we'll have some fresh fish for dinner. All right, well, it's late Sunday morning here on Memorial Day weekend, and we thought we would walk up the river here a little bit and take our chances with our fishing poles.
Try and see if we can catch some fish.
See if we can catch some fish. Have a little fish hors d'oeuvre for dinner tonight.
It'd be great.
So that's going to be our attempt. We're going to walk up to a spot that's been known as the Kitty Hole for the last 34 years. And anyway, distracted by wildlife. And we call it the Kitty Hole because typically if we brought kids up and we wanted them to catch fish, we would bring them to the Kitty Hole. Well, fishing hasn't been so easy lately, so even us adults are going to the Kitty Hole just to try to catch a fish. We're going to separate ourselves from the river for a little bit and take a nice trail up to the Kitty Hole. It's not too far, quarter to a half mile, something like that. And this time of the morning, it's super important to watch for rattlesnakes out sunning themselves. It was a chilly night last night, and there are a lot of rattlesnakes up here, so they tend to lay in the sun in the morning to warm up. In the afternoons, they're in the shade. Alright, so this is the point where we leave the private property, and now we are in the S.F National Forest, Chama Canyon Wilderness. View, huh? Alright, so we've walked probably a little over a quarter mile, and we are coming up to what we call the Kitty Hole. And it's right down off the edge here. We'll be there here in a moment. The river's right down off the edge. Caught a lot of big fish out of this spot. Hopefully we can do that again today. First got to make it down this without any major injuries. And then we'll be down there next to the river fishing the hole. So we made it down to the Kitty Hole, and the water's a little bit dirty. Tried fishing with a spinner, Panther Martin, for a little bit, but really had no action at all. I kind of figured that was going to be the case. We're going to probably look around for some bait, maybe throw a raw hook in here and see if we can hook up to something. But man, it sure is nice here in the shade. Alright, well, we've given up here at the Kitty Hole, and we're going to move on back to camp and go find another spot.
See if we can't catch some
See
fish.
if we can catch a fish. Yep. We gave it a good try. We're going to move on.
Hey, that's why they call it fishing.
That's right, not catching, right?
We were catching all the time, they would call it catching.
Yeah, that's for sure. Now we got to climb up this crazy hill. Alright, here we go.
Let's do it.
Got a turkey right outside the front door here. Well, it's Sunday afternoon of Labor Day weekend, and Matt and I decided to walk downriver a little bit here and take our chances at this fishing hole. There's been many big fish caught out of this spot, and so we thought we'd give it a try. As a matter of fact, this is a spot that my son, when he was really young, caught a 20-inch rainbow trout out of this hole, and he was nice and fat, so him being a kid and me being a big kid decided to cut it open and see what it was eating, and we found a full mouse inside this rainbow trout. It was just starting to be digested, and so that was interesting. So I know they're in here. Just got to be patient. Okay, well, I think we are about ready to give up on this. We've had a few bites, but nothing super serious. And I think we're going to go back and perhaps build a fire and get ready to cook some dinner and relax a little bit. But yeah, we didn't make it this time.
Gave it our best shot.
We did.
Had fun trying.
We could say we absolutely tried.
Yep.
And as the old saying goes, a bad day's fishing is better than a good day working, for sure. Wow, if you could only smell what I am smelling now. We've got Matt's slaving over a hot stove here. Let's see what he's got going. Oh yeah, we got corn on the cob and we got some burgers that are just smelling just out of this world. All right, we're midway through cooking dinner, man, and it sure does smell good. Matt's been working hard, slaving over a hot stove in a hot kitchen.
Cooking all of our stuff over an open flame.
Love it.
Trying not to let it go out. So
Yeah.
far, so good.
No, it looks perfect.
Smells wonderful.
It does. Okay, short story about this tree that we're looking at. When I first bought this property, this tree was, really small. It's grown into a huge, massive tree. And I'm going to say when we first started coming up here, this tree was maybe 3 feet tall. We had to put a stake up so it wouldn't get run over by cars. And now we have this big old tree. So that's been 34 years. And this tree is probably 50 feet tall. It's cool to see the forest grow around you. All right. Matt has something he'd like to add to the conversation.
So under the cheese there of the burgers, I said earlier it was hatch chili. It's actually Wagner's Farm native hot green chili. And this was grown in Corrales, and it's very close to where I work, or it's actually where I work. And these are nice and hot, and I had these saved from last year, so we're peeling this up and throwing it on the burgers. It's going to taste really good.
Smells delicious.
Oh, it smells excellent. Yeah,
oh,
we
yeah.
got some of that chipotle cheddar melting over the top of it, so should taste really good.
Yeah, it's going to
show
be.
you guys though. It's got a lot of seeds in it, so it's going to be
a little spicy.
Extremely hot.
That's okay. We like it that way.
Yes, sir.
We like it that way.
Love it.
Okay, well, my mouth is full, but dinner has arrived, and this is a killer green chili cheeseburger. Got the corn over here. Mine's a little hot, so I thought I'd wait a second, but let's see what Matt's got going. Man, look at that.
Peppered up corn and a green chili cheeseburger. That's that looks pretty good.
Yep, I've had a few bites. It is freaking killer. That's what I'm gonna say.
Can't wait to dip into it. I'm hungry. It smells great.
Yum, thumbs up. Okay, I'm sitting here trying to finish my dinner, but I gotta be honest, my mouth is on fire. I had to literally take a break from my dinner. I had 2 bites left in my sandwich, my hamburger. I had to take a break.
It was really hot on the last couple of bites of the hamburger, and I can concur. It was pretty hot. Let me show you guys Candyman Raj here. He's trying to hold up.
I'm suffering. My eyes are watering. Oh yeah. I do plan on finishing it, but I had to take a break.
Okay.
I just had to. I'm on fire, and I'm hating to think what's going to happen tomorrow.
Once it hits early morning coffee in the GI tract, it'll be a completely different
Before we drive this brutal road out of here, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. I'm still wiping tears out of my eyes. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Thumbs up to the cook.
Good stuff.
All right.
All right. Thumbs up.
The beauty thing about it is, we'll say in 10 minutes, the food was awesome. I'm ready for more. You know, it's kind of an addicting thing.
Well, maybe I can find some dessert somewhere hiding out to cool down the burn a little bit.
Some kind of sugar to get rid of the
sweet.
fire.
Yes.
Okay, well that would be a good thing.
All right.
All right, thumbs up.
Thumbs up.